welcome to
the Coffee Mac channel.
The new PS5 comes out in less than a month. Breaking news, the new PlayStation 5 comes out in 28 days, and I bet you're wondering, what should I play? It's a good year for gaming season, and I feel like there's so many games coming out this year that you, as an average consumer, might be just a little bit worried about what games to buy. Or if you're a gamer, you already know what games to buy. But if you're like me and you have no idea about any of these games that we're going to mention today, well, then this video is for you. Without further ado, let's get into our top 5 games that you should play on the PlayStation 5. Okay, so guys, before we get into the video though, first we want to mention that a lot of these games will be available on PlayStation 4 as well. So if you guys don't upgrade to the PlayStation 5, you can still play these games on PlayStation 4. This is strictly our opinions. You guys may hate some of these games. Y'all may not want to play them at all.
Coming in at number 5 is Horizon Forbidden West.
Okay, so this game is actually a sequel to the first game, which is called
Horizon Zero Dawn. You play as Aloy from the Nora tribe, who seeks to go west of where they are from in the first one, okay? And so basically, she goes on a quest to explore the mysterious frontier spanning from Utah to the coast to find the source of a mysterious plague that kills everything in its path.
She will encounter hostile regions filled with natural threats and ravaged by massive storms, dangerous enemies, and deadly machines, both new and old.
If you've ever played the first one, you're going to know that they are machine dinosaurs in the game, right? Or giant machine creatures. And
this is an action role-playing game with a third-person's perspective. If you guys know me personally, you know that I absolutely love third-person games. Like, they are my love. Those are the games that I love to play. You're going to also experience a variety of ecosystems, such as dry deserts, snowy mountains, tropical beaches, ruined cities, both above and below water. That's interesting. The map in this game is actually bigger than the map in the game before. Is it going to be open world?
Yeah, it's an open world game, and the map in the first one was huge. Like, absolutely humongous. I never got to beat it.
I think that's all we want to say about this one. So on to the next one. The next game that we want to talk about is number 4 on the list, and that is Cyberpunk 2077. This is another action role-playing game. We have every one of these games that we're going to talk about are action role-playing games.
Pretty much. It is highly, highly anticipated.
We were debating on putting this at 3, but our number 3 game, we like a little bit. Yeah, I like it a little bit more.
Cyberpunk 2077 offers a wide range of combat and stealth opportunities in the game. You play as a mercenary, a customizable mercenary named V in a dystopian night city in an open world with 6 different regions. Players can assume the first-person perspective of a customizable mercenary known as V, who can acquire skills in hacking and machinery, and arsenal of ranged weapons and options for melee combat.
So these people that are making Cyberpunk 2077 actually made The Witcher 3.
Which is a very, very loved game. And it is also coming to the PS5.
So Cyberpunk is actually first person.
It's first person based. It's a shooter stuff you can use. There's 3 perk branches into melee, blades, handguns, shotguns, rifles, sniper rifles, hacking, two-handed combat, assassination, cold blood engineering, and athletics. The open world metropolis, Night City, California, consists of 6 different regions. The corporate city center, immigrant inhabited Watson, luxurious Westbrook, suburban Haywood, gang infested Pacifica, and industrial Santo Domingo.
This game actually is coming out in
November, I believe.
So it'll be out around the same time as the PlayStation 5.
And the Xbox Series X. So I just want to point out that in E3 2018, Cyberpunk 2077 won over 100 awards.
So that was our number 4 pick. On to our number 3 pick. Our number 3 pick is
Watch Dogs Legion.
So, Watch Dogs Legion is one of our most highly anticipated games.
This will be the third installment into the Watch Dogs series.
It's by Ubisoft. We love Ubisoft here.
It's open world. You play as anyone.
Yeah, this game you can play as anybody.
That means if you're walking down the street and you see Edna, a retired spy who is also a grandmother to 3 different children, you can recruit her to take down the mercenary, force that is bestowed upon England, known as Albion.
Edna mode, everybody. Edna mode.
Exactly. You can go Edna mode on them.
This is the due date. Okay, so they have a bunch of different due dates. For Windows, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and
Google Stadia,
it will be released October 29th. For Xbox Series X and S, it will be released November 10th. And then for PlayStation 5, it'll come out on 24th of November. That was our third pick. Let's move on to our second pick. Okay, so our second pick
of our top 5 PlayStation games
is one of my favorites. It is probably going to be my number 1, but for the sake of everybody else who is not a Marvel nerd, we put a different game at the first pick. But you know what? It's fine. In the number 2 spot, the video game is Spider-Man Miles Morales. Now, I am a Spider-Man nerd. So, if you guys don't know, in the previous Spider-Man game, they hinted to Miles Morales becoming Spider-Man in their next game. This game is by the same people that done that game.
Insomniac Games. Which,
they done an amazing job on the first Spider-Man game. So, you already know that they're going to do a good job. We hope they don't screw this up. This game was announced back in June, so this game has been anticipated since June, which is crazy. Like, I've been waiting almost 5 or 6 months for this. So
it releases for the PlayStation 4 on November 12th. It also releases for the PlayStation 5 on November 12th.
This game takes place a year after the last game left off. So Miles Morales is similarly like Peter Parker was bitten by a radioactive spider, and then he gains the Spider-Man ability. So he is trained by
Peter Parker himself, supporting his mother's campaign for city council and defending both his new home in Harlem and the rest of New York City from a gang war between the Roxxon Energy Corporation and a high-tech criminal army called the Underground, led by the Tinkerer.
If you guys want to play the first one before this one, which I definitely recommend doing because the storyline to the first one, it kind of gives a little bit of background about Miles. I don't know if this game will introduce his background at the start or not. So if you guys want to check it out, they are rebooting it for PlayStation 5. So yeah, if you guys want to play the first one and you haven't, definitely do it. But you don't have to, but we definitely recommend it. All right, let's get into our number 1 spot pick that we think you should play. But first, we wanted to do a couple honorable mentions that were not included in our list, but we also are excited for them.
Ratchet and Clank,
I think that game's cute.
And Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War.
Oh.
There's already a 4.
Our top spot, or the top dog, and we don't mean Watch Dogs. Our top pick for the PlayStation 5 games you should definitely check out is
Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now, it is an upcoming action role-playing game developed by Ubisoft Montreal, and it's a successor to the 2018 game Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It is set in 873 AD. The game recounts an alternative history of the Viking invasion of Britain. The player controls Eivor, a Viking raider who becomes embroiled in the conflict between the Brotherhood of Assassins and the Templar Order. Now, the Brotherhood of Assassins is called the Hidden Ones. Players will have a choice of playing as either male Eivor or female Eivor. Doing so, they will also be able to customize their hairstyle, hair color, beard color if you're playing as male Eivor, beard style. You'll be able to customize their war paint, clothing, armor, tattoos. This character is supposed to be the most customizable, personal character in the entire franchise.
It will have a similar structure. The story missions will have a similar structure to those of previous Assassin's Creed games, typically moved linearly through the main sections of the gaming world. Valhalla has the player often returning back to the main settlement and back to areas previously visited. Okay, the release dates, what you all been waiting for. It releases for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4,
Google Stadia, Xbox One, Xbox Series X/S. It will release on November 10th, 2020, and it will release for the PlayStation 5. For North America, it releases November 12th.
And for Australia,
Australia releases November 12th. Europe releases November 19th, 2020.
So there you go. That being said, that is our top 5 picks that we think you should play on the new PlayStation 5.
Coming November 12th.
So if you guys have any more recommendations to this list, be sure to comment them down below. Tell us what games you're excited for too, because
let us know down in the comments. Because
talk to us, DM us on Instagram, comment on our Instagram photos, because you know the day this thing releases, we're going to be all over Instagram. Speaking of, if you don't follow any of our social medias, they're all linked down below, along with our separate channels. Mine is more lifestyle content and just chill vibe content. So if you guys want to see that, you should go subscribe to my channel. It is linked down below, or I'll try to put it in the cards again if I don't forget.
My channel will be more gaming. That's pretty much all you will see. I will do gaming videos. I'll pretty much play any video game because I don't really have a preference.
You guys should also subscribe to the Coffee Mac channel. We make some gaming content, mostly entertainment content, but we thought we'd inform you guys on the PlayStation 5 because we're really excited for it. So, yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for watching this video, and we will see you all. And we have an announcement coming up very, very soon, so be sure to subscribe to know what that announcement is. So, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you all next time.
Once upon a time.
Bye, guys!